Olá, olá! Dezembro começou e tá aí uma nova fase, o final do ano, tá todo mundo se despedindo de 2019, mas uma coisa que ainda tá faltando você fazer é entrar no Cambly e testar uma aula de graça com um professor nativo que vai estar lá te esperando 24 horas por dia. Não importa se você é iniciante, intermediário ou avançado, qualquer pessoa de qualquer nível pode fazer. Então entra lá no cambly.com, Cambly se escreve C-A-M de Maria, B de bola, L-Y, ou no aplicativo do Cambly e coloca o nosso cupom maravilhoso que é Inglês no Cru Podcast. Dessa forma você pode aproveitar e ganhar uma aula de graça. Então faça isso ainda hoje porque vale muito a pena. Não deixa para literalmente o último dia do ano, hein, gente? Vamos fazer isso agora, tá bom? Now, on with the show!
So maybe you won't be able to hear us, but we are in a cafe and thought we should turn the microphone on.
Yeah,
Maybe there will be a lot of background noise. Alexia, try not to move the table too much.
I'm not. We are in a cafe in Spartanburg, Foster's town.
My hometown.
Yes.
I don't own the town.
You could.
Maybe one day.
And that's it. So, do you have questions for me?
Yes, I do. So I wanted to talk about something. So Alexia, this is an exercise that I used to do with a lot of my private students. And you know when you're talking to someone asks you a question and you give an answer. Question, answer, question, answer. So something I would do a lot in the past is I would ask my students and I would require more than one answer.
Okay.
And that really forces students to kind of think more creatively, get outside of their comfort zone a little bit. Just forces you to think a little bit different, and I think it's a fun activity.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do with you is I will ask you questions, and you can ask me questions as well, but you have to give 3 answers.
Okay.
Okay, so are you ready?
I am.
Okay.
I think so.
I think people are going to look at us in a very strange
They are
way.
already looking at us.
Awesome. Eu adoro isso. Okay, Alexia, can you tell me what are 3 names that you go by?
That I go by, you say like nicknames, right?
Yes, more or less. So, for example, my name is William Foster Hodge. My first name is William. So, if I'm, for example, in school or in a class and someone says, "Is William here?" I say, "Yeah," but I go by Foster. So, just things that people can call you.
Okay. So,
And Alexia doesn't count.
yeah, I know that. So, the first one will be
Coffee's hot.
Leca,
Leca.
L-E-K-A.
And where does that come from?
Comes from high school, but only my very, very, very close friends, they call me that. And only friends that I've known.
Yeah.
That I've known for a long time. For example, Bruna, she is a new friend, more or less.
Relatively, yeah.
Yes, and Marina, she's not. So Marina calls me Leca and Bruna calls me Alexia, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have other names apart from Leca?
Yes, I do have another one that is called Esquila.
Esquila?
Yeah.
Like a female squirrel?
Yeah.
That's great because you love squirrels.
Yes, because when I was at IBMEC, I had a few friends that would say that when I was looking at them and really scared about an exam or anything like that, really hard, I would look at them like the Ice Age squirrel.
With really kind of bug eyes.
Yes.
That makes sense. Can I give you one suggestion?
Uh-huh.
So Alexia or Esquila or Leca, you have a tendency to say anything like that a lot. And almost every time you use that phrase, what you really want to say is something like that.
Something like that.
So can you think of what would be the direct translation in Portuguese when you're saying anything like that? What do you want to say? What are you trying to say?
Qualquer coisa assim ou alguma coisa parecida.
So when you want to say qualquer coisa assim ou alguma coisa parecida, remember that it's something like that.
Okay, something like that.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
and the third one would be filhota
From your dad.
and my mom.
Nice.
Yes.
So
And my mom would call me as well perereca. Perereca is
Perereca.
the female frog.
Wow.
I don't know if there is sapo and perereca.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
And
we
perereca
distinguish
could
that in
be
English.
a really, really bad name as well for the female body.
Gotcha.
But she would call me, of course, in a very nice way when I was little because I couldn't stop in one part of the bedroom. So she would call, you look like a perereca, can't stop jumping. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's an awesome answer.
So 4 names.
4 names.
Yeah. Next one.
Do you want to ask me a question?
Okay.
Do you want to hear my names?
I know one.
Which one?
Big thumb.
Big thumbs.
Big thumbs.
Yeah, so I have, let me see if I can think of 3 names. So most of my friends from high school, they call me Big Thumbs because one day my friend Brandon was like, Foster, you have some big thumbs. And then it just kind of stuck. Yeah.
How old were you?
And that was like 10th or 11th grade, so 14, 15.
That's a bad age to have this kind of nicknames.
No, I liked it.
Okay.
Everyone kind of liked it. Yeah. Another name, yeah, they're really not that big. It's kind of exaggerated. A name that I do not like, that I received this in college, university, is the Timid Prince.
Oh, what? Ah, okay.
Do you know this name?
Uh-huh. I think you told me that.
So a timid prince. Un príncipe
Tímido.
tímido.
No. You are my prince.
Yeah, so this is a long story, but the short version is my brother also went to the same university as me. My brother is very popular, a little bit louder, and I think when in his last year, in his senior year, he kind of had maybe a little bit of an ego, so his friends started calling him the king of the university because he thought he was the coolest. And then I started university, and I was super quiet and timid, and I never wanted to talk, so people call me the Timid Prince.
And that's weird because Camden nowadays is not like that at all.
Yeah, he's a lot more chill now.
Yeah, but he was the president of the frat.
He was a frat president,
Yeah.
so I think that had something
Very
to do with it.
popular.
And then the last name I have,
Faustino.
Faustino's a good name. That's what my Uncle Mark calls me, sometimes my dad. And another nickname is from Josh's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So he was our basketball coach. This is one of my best friends growing up. And for some reason, he would call his own son, Josh, he would call him Stinky because, I don't know, maybe he smells bad. And he would call me Smiley
Aw.
because I was always smiling on the basketball court.
Just like the dwarfs from
Snow White.
Yeah, Snow White.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it was funny because we were playing basketball and he'd be like, Stinky, pass it to Smiley.
Okay, one more?
Yeah, do you want me to ask a question or?
You can ask me.
Okay, let me think of one. So this is a classic one, and very easy that I ask a lot of my students all the time. Tell me 3 things that you do every day. So 3 non-negotiable things that you have to do every single day, no matter what.
Brush my teeth. Sorry. I put the TH in the wrong place. Brush my teeth
You brush your teeth every day?
3 times a day, of course.
Really?
Stop it.
Just do once a week.
Deodorant, of course.
Debatable. For me, for me.
Take a shower, at least 1 shower per day. So there you go, 3.
Nice.
But I have more.
No, that's cool. Let me give you a little bit more of an interesting one. Can you talk about 3 of your favorite bands or musical groups nowadays? So just, these aren't your favorite bands of all time. I'm not talking about the Beatles, but just 3 things that you're listening to recently.
Okay, so first one, Rubel.
Rubel?
Rubel.
Yeah.
For those who know him, I used to know Rubel. a long time ago. I still like him a lot, and I could never ever imagine that he would be playing in the soap operas nowadays. His music is in the soap opera
Yeah,
from
his
Globo.
music is in the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack, and Rubel is amazing. He's such a nice guy. So I just discovered a new band, which are the kids from Gilberto Gil, and
Oh, yeah.
it's called Gilsons.
Good name. So
Yeah.
in this case, you want to say a new band, which is, because
Which
you're
is.
referring to one band.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I can't stop listening to Várias Queixas. And the third one, a new one that I like, let me think about it. George Ezra.
Oh, yeah. Not
Every
super
time,
new, but you listen to it a lot.
yeah, every time that I leave my therapist, I am listening to Paradise from him, and I feel so good, and I like it.
That's awesome. You're talking a lot about your therapist on air nowadays. It makes me happy.
Because I think that people shouldn't be afraid talking about it. The
Yeah.
more they communicate, it's better. That's a problem with the world.
Absolutely. I'm complimenting you. Cool.
Yeah.
So, do you want to ask me one more and then we'll stop?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, can you talk about 3 things you want in a relationship?
3 things that I want in a relationship.
Which you already have a relationship?
Oh boy. So, we are talking about a romantic relationship.
Yes, our relationship.
Our relationship. Okay, you are really putting me on the spot. Do you know that phrase, putting me on the spot?
Yeah, of course you have a light on you.
I don't know if that's where it comes from.
Bom, pra mim é from FBI, CIA, etc. You put on a spot because,
The spotlight.
yeah,
But do you understand? Try to describe this in a different way. When I say you're putting me on the spot, what are you doing?
é beco sem saída.
Yeah, you're putting me in a difficult situation
Yeah.
that I have to answer something quickly and I don't know the answer.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't do that.
No, there's so many different things. It's hard to choose
Just
3.
Just choose 3 and I'll be fine.
So, what do I need in a relationship? First, I think the most important thing is just acceptance. Like, I know that I have a lot of flaws. I'm a fundamentally broken human being, and I need someone to be comfortable enough and open enough to accept me for who I am with all my problems.
Okay.
That's just like a baseline to enter.
The world of Foster.
Yeah. I also need a partner, really a partner in life, not only like a relationship, like the close, intimate, romantic part, but someone that I can travel with, someone that I can do things that are not work related with.
And that's a very interesting thing because I feel like people, they have the romantic relationship, but they don't have a partner of life. You know? Like, I have everything with him or with her in a romantic way. Like,
Yeah, 2
But-
totally different things.
yeah, but they can't stand traveling together or, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's good life advice if you are in a relationship or you are considering being in a more serious commitment with your partner. You should just travel with them.
Yeah,
It really speeds things
we did
up.
that in our second week together.
Yeah, and we've been doing it for like 4 years.
Yeah, good start. And the third thing,
Third thing, I think I would need someone that's willing to be really open and honest, not only like intellectually but emotionally, because I don't know, it's kind of difficult for me to connect to people if they're hiding like the way they feel, or I don't know, part of a relationship is trust and honesty, and I also want to be able to take care of someone else in a relationship, and that requires a lot of honesty.
yeah.
Yeah, I was trying not to say any like thing too romantic or sexual.
No, you did great.
Okay, cool. So I don't know if any of this audio will be understandable because of the noise, but I enjoyed talking to you.
Me too.
Cool. Beijo.
Beijo. Muito obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio aqui do nosso Inglês de Necro Rádio. Como sempre, vou pedir para você deixar sua review, deixar o seu e-mail no nosso site inglêsdenecru.com, ficar de olho nas novidades que a gente sempre manda, nossos recursos grátis, enfim, todas as novidades que a gente puder, a gente vai estar compartilhando com vocês, principalmente por e-mail. Então, é isso. Eu quis aqui dar esse recado. Como sempre, obrigada pelo suporte e a gente se vê no próximo episódio, tá bom? Bye!